Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for the Sony PlayStation 3. In the last video, we stopped the Grizz. And the Grizz had a crown. That wasn't just for show. It allowed us to go to medieval England. And our ancestor there, Sir Galleth Cooper, is being forced to act as a jester for somebody's entertainment, it seems. We have a mission with Sly, and it's going to be the only mission I do for this video, because I'm going to have to combine it with the finding of the clue bottles and getting the safe. Since we don't have anything to buy in ThiefNet for the time being, I'm just going to go ahead and play as Sly now. So, we can get 29 clue bottles right off the bat. The 30th one will require something that we will need for some of the missions as Sly, which we will eventually get. So, compared to the first 3 chapters of the game, we have Clockwork's Eye. And if we go to the map with Select, we're going to find out real quick that we can find all of the clue bottles and the safe, which is really, really nice, and something that I wish to do. I'm going to do my best to steal from enemies as I do everything here. And I'm going to start with the pickups. Did he hear that? No? You better not have. Well, he did, but, well, he didn't really look up, and honestly thought he was going to see me and hit me right there. So I had to get rid of him. Anyway, clue balls. We're starting right here at the tents. There was one right there on top of a wagon, and there was also another one behind the dunking booth. Now this one right here, we will need something later on. In the meantime and in between time, I do want to go behind this tent so I can get another clue bottle. Assuming I can find it. Okay, I need my... Yeah, and that's apparently the one that I can't get. The one that's at this tent. What's the other one? What is the other one? I wonder. Something tells me I'm going to have to go... Okay, I'm seeing that one. At least I'm hearing that one. Okay, it's behind the trees. Alright. Had to be sure of that one. I'm about to say, there can't be 2 that I can't get at the moment because I got all but the one. Anyway, let's now go to another part of the village. Let's beat up some pigs. Let's beat up some frogs. Apparently we have these little icons now, and the coins look like coins again. And that's one of the 3 enemies. We've seen all 3 enemies before already. We've seen the hedgehogs with the maces, who can attack you from quite a distance. You have the archers with the bows, the owl archers, who can hit you from a fair distance. And you also have the mechanical robot wolves who not only have a robotic voice, but can also really hurt you if given the chance. And one of these little things, these little spires, had a clue bottle, and I just got that earlier. Speaking of things that have clue bottles, bam, there's another one. I'll need to go up there for another clue bottle, but first I want to get my hands on some gold here, and then I want to make my way upwards. And there we are. All right. Time to do some more things. And I can't really go over there, can I? I guess I'm going to have to go over there, aren't I? Yes, I will. And how to get there? Well, we have this drawbridge, if you can call it that. And there is a clue bottle somewhere around there, and I can't really seem to figure out where it is. It's right here. Is this the one I think gave me all that trouble? I want to think that it is, and somehow you saw me. Yeah, he hits you with the... Yeah, he hits you with the crossbow. He can either hit you with a melee strike, or he can hit you with the arrow. Either way, it's not really fun at all. And that's what I was thinking of. There's another one in a weird location, and I'm constantly thinking about that one. I'll tell you which one it is. In the meantime, we need to go look for that one. And you are going to be in an area that's right here. Might as well go ahead and take that. There's another one up there, but do want to take his stuff. And there is the platinum gear, which is worth 200 and is one of the 3 special little treasures for episode 4. And I saw that. Wow, you cannot hit the broadside of a barn to save your life, can you? Okay. There's another one over here. And I can't seem to get to that. What to do? Well, we will have to use some awnings and some means of getting to higher up buildings in order to find some of our clue bottles, and here's the one that I was trying to get to. Now to get a few more. And there's one right there. Now there's one across from there, but... okay. I guess that is the one that I needed to get. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Is this the weird one? Okay, this isn't the weird one. I could have sworn it was. Well, we got that one anyway, and now it's time to get this one. And that's enough out of you. Alright. Now to see what's going on with this. I see. We can climb up this little pipe here. And there's one in this direction. Let's go ahead and steal this guy's gold. Get him out of our way. And we should be able to... This is the weird one. This is the weird one. You're probably wondering where it is. If I could find it, if I could find the entry point, I could show you. right there. And this one can be hard to get our hands on, just because of how it's just situated near, situated in an arch near the water. And I still can't get to this. Well, at least I'm getting the, there we go. We got the weird one. Cool. Of course, I'm going to need some health. But for now, let's go ahead and... Okay. About to say, let's look at the map and find another one, but, well, this thing's been found. Not too hard, though. Just get over here and... right there. And I believe there's one to the left and there's one to the right. I swear, if you turn right... Or are you gonna turn right? These two, these things like to overlap their roots here. Okay, there's one to the left. And it's right there. And if I were to go to the right, not only do I get a clue bottle, but I also get to show off a really nice little surprise, which I do want to show off because that's how we're going to get our hands on. You know what? I'm game. He gets up here, I'm going to clock him. There we go. Alright. Where am I looking? It's right there. We need to get onto that ship, and in order to do that, we just need to get right here. And then we can climb on the ropes, and it'll be on the other side of the ship. And that was some weird collision detection, but we got it. Now, if we go up this bridge, we'll find another. If I knew where to go. Maybe it's up there. It's up there. And we are now near the bakery. Which direction am I facing? I'm facing that direction. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay. We need to go this way for this. And there's going to be another one not far away. Thankfully, all we really need to do is just climb up here. And you will soon hear it. And we just landed on it. Alright. Which direction am I facing? Or is it this one? Perfect, it's this one. Now to see what we need to do for this. Ah! That was excellent. Managed to just float right onto it. And there's one in particular. It's right there. No. That's the ship. That's also the ship. Is it this one? It's got to be this one. It's this direction. Okay. We are going to just... Well, first of all, we're going to go up here. Because we can get another one this way. And we're going to go towards... I want to think this one. I think it's this one. I just know that if we approach this, there we go. We just approach the back of this, and we can reach this costume gate. Now, believe it or not, we can use a past costume to open this up. We've seen these before. And by opening this up, we find a treasure. And a trophy. All you have to do is just open a costume gate in any world, and you will get what's behind door number 1. Anyway, let us now go over to here, where there will be our 23rd thing there. Now, how to get to that? Well, we're going to have to go up there first and foremost. And we need to make our way further up the castle. I love the fact that you can just combine things such as the spire jump and the paraglide just to get the things. And that's not how I wanted to do that. And it's not like I can just do that or anything. Nope, the game won't let me. Not in that fashion. So we're going to have to try this again. By the way, as you've been watching me do this, you're probably wondering how I'm suddenly able to find all of these clue bottles without any much of a rhyme or reason, unlike the first 3 things here. And it's pretty simple. Back in episode 3, we got ourselves a treasure known as the Clockwork's Eye. And the Clockwork's Eye allows us to look in the radar for any of the clue bottles. So the location of all 30 clue bottles is no longer a mystery. I don't have to rely on anything from Happy Thumbs Gaming anymore. Really? Just to get to the clue bottles. It's all going to be there, not only on the map, but also on the radar in the lower right-hand corner. So now you know firsthand how the radar for this thing works. And now as you know how the radar for this thing works, you can definitely notice that getting the note or clue bottles just like this one, pretty easy to do. In this one, yeah, you just really have to just, you know, really get to it. And there's another one here. At least I got this one out of my way. Alright, we need to get back to where we need to go to start the job. We're not actually going to start the job. Not yet. Instead, we're going over there for the moment to get our hands on some treasure, such as the pocket watch, 2 of 3 for this world, and climb up that flagpole so we can get the clue bottle. Alright. We need to get over there. We really need to get over there. And there's a slime mask right there, but I don't want to grab it just yet. I'd rather do something else to get there for the moment. What direction? Okay, we need to get back over here. Okay, yeah, there, right there. Lower left-hand corner. There is the clue bottle there. And I'm actually taking this route. Why did I not grab that? I could have sworn I grabbed that. Well, we have it now. Could have sworn I grabbed it. This direction will lead to the last 3 clue bottles that I need to get my hands on. For the time being. And we need to be careful as we get these things. First off, this one. I'm gonna get myself some treasure first. There's another platinum gear. I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna wait on him so that way I can sneak up on him and get his treasure as well. Perfect. And he does not have a shiny pocket, so I'm leaving him alone. And there it is. Now for this one. It's right there. Hoping I don't get spotted. Well, he doesn't have anything, so bam. Where's the last one? Okay. Still in this direction. Somewhere over here. And there is another thing here. Now, you actually want to jump and smash this one because you have a little warning here telling you not to jump on this because it throws you straight in the water. Heed the warning. You will get thrown straight into the water. And that is the first 29 clue bottles. Now we need to get to our mission. But first, let's get another platinum gear. Didn't think I'd run into some more trouble or some more treasure really soon, but we did. And I'm waiting on this guy. Really? Great. Now I'm going to need to get away from these guys. Well, we can run in this direction just to make things a little easier for ourselves. Assuming we know what we're doing. They can only follow us so much before they can't anymore. And I need to get some health. Like, badly. Thankfully, I kind of know how to get to where I need to go. There won't be another enemy there, but we can just go ahead and start the mission anyway.
First off, Fly, you'll need a more appropriate outfit to infiltrate the circus. But in order to do that, I'm going to need some raw materials. The trick is going to be finding some quality wood, leather, and metal.
Sure. Anything else you want me to pick up while I'm out? Eggs, milk, maybe some wax for your shell.
Just get going, Fly.
And now we need to pick up some materials. But first we gotta eavesdrop on the guards to find out where we can find stuff. So we found a place where we can eavesdrop on some guards. We need to get there. And I will be grabbing some treasure along the way. There's the pocket watch, but I'm still waiting on a certain treasure to just suddenly show up. And I don't think I'm getting it right now. Be nice if I could. It doesn't look like any of these guys have it. Well, time to soldier on and just keep paragliding, and I should be able to get to where I need to go. Might as well steal from enemies as I do this. And it won't be long until I am able to get more money for all these things. Alright. We need to get on that rope and do our first eavesdrop.
Your bearings are grinding again. Sounds like you need some oil. Tell me about it. I had to take the kids to the beach last weekend. Man, I hate sand. Oh yeah, it's the worst. I wish it was break time. I really need a pint of fuel. Yeah, we should head over to the tavern. I hear the new metal alloy in the mixers adds a nice tangy flavor.
That's it! Head to the tavern, Sly!
And by heading to the tavern, we will be able to get one of the 3 things that we need for this mission. So, let us go over to here. And this was the tavern. Get out of here. I'm just going straight down. And, yeah, 79 clue bottles. Yeah. Or 79% clue bottles. Still, at least we're doing well at getting all sorts of things in this video, aren't we?
Sly, my readings show the presence of a particularly durable metal alloy. That's what we want.
Man, this place smells like gas.
That's probably the guard, Sly.
Not that kind of gas. I mean fuel.
Well, stay away from any open flames and grab that sample.
And we need to start doing some spire points. Wait for this crank to come your way.
Fuel and fire in the same room. That's smart.
So that way you can get over to here. Crawl across the dinner table. Sadly, you cannot attack the beetles. And from here, we can't really afford to mess around. We need to get on the mixer.
Don't serve root beer.
Jump over the hammer. Wait for our opening. Grab the metal.
You did it, Sly!
Now we just need to make our way back.
Gotcha.
And do I have to do this again? I don't. Good. I thought I'd be able to make that jump, and I didn't. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to make the spire point jump that way, and for some reason I kind of messed up there. Thankfully, the game starts us back to where we picked up the metal. So all we really have to do now is just backtrack our way over to here. And when we make it back to the beginning, we actually have to drop down to the door and then press circle so we can immediately escape from this place. Now it's time for the fun part. Well, one of the fun parts at least. Just waiting on the loading screen. Alright. We need to go over to that building. And I've alerted the hedgehog. These guys always roll forward whenever you hit them. I've noticed that they keep doing that. Also, you have a treasure. I'd like to get my hands on it. And it's another pocket watch. Come on, give me the third thing already. Please. And that's the hideout, not where we need to go for the next mission. However, I do want to go that way. Okay, that kind of got me where I wanted to go after all.
try to stay away from metal. That's not me, I mean. You should transfer to the bakery. Nothing but wood and bread in there.
Great, Sly. Head to the bakery and grab some wood.
And now to get some wood from the bakery. We need to head in that direction, and it's pretty easy to see where the bakery is because it has this spinning chef's hat on the roof. And the game keeps giving me pocket watches and platinum gears. Still waiting on the third treasure, whatever it may be. And it doesn't seem to want to give it to me at the moment. So I'll just have to keep on looking. And there it is. The bakery. Once again, you can tell the chef's hat is there. We need to get in through the ground floor there.
Okay, Sly. Let's see if I can make a little code and get you inside.
And we will have to hack our way in. And this is what I was looking for, the Emerald Dragon Eye, which is worth 500. Now that we have that going on, let's go ahead and do a hacking minigame. Because we will have to do one in order to get into the bakery. We'll have to shoot down the tanks here real quick. Might as well go ahead and get the health. And then switch to our tank form. This will allow us to break through these crystals. And hopefully break this. This will allow us to hopefully go forward and I believe get the shell code back. And then we can just take care of the tank that's trying to follow us around. Get the key and take it to the end. There are 3 sections of all. Oh dear. This is the first section. And we have placed a key in there. I didn't notice that I did. Let's switch back to the tank. And destroy this. Apparently I didn't have to go through that after all. Thankfully the Giga Bomb attack had just enough distance. And we need to take care of this. And get some health. I seem to be lucking on the health. Once again, we have these electrical barriers. We do not want these things touching us, whatever we do. So I'm going to get these things out of my way so that way I'm completely unencumbered when I do this again. And I should be able to get through here now. Let's go ahead and get some health. Shoot this down so that way we can get our hands on the shell code again. Then we need to take care of these barriers so we can not only get the key but also place the key where we need to place it, all while avoiding these enemies and their mines. And then we can get over here. Now for the final section of this. I would much rather use the shell code to fight this thing off because I need the speed. Now to get into the tank mode once again. Break all this. And get out of here. Now we can get into the bakery. Alright, so we've got one material already picked up, and we need to pick up the wood. Thankfully, this part is a little shorter. Into the fire.
Something's funny. My instrument readings show this place is producing a lot more power than it needs for baking.
Maybe there's a secret donut facility.
Maybe you should give the jokes a rest and see if you can find some wood.
Fine. See if I bring you back any donuts.
So,
See if you can't stand the heat. Try closing those oven doors, Sly.
jump up, press square, and you'll break these. Well, for a little while. Now here, you need to get to the wood and snatch it with circle before the door closes. Also, this totally reminds me of Sly 1. We've got what we needed. Let's get out of here. Well, that didn't take long. Also, when the Black Knight took over, he converted all the village shops into mysterious production facilities. Way to spoil things, game. But, yeah, apparently we will be dealing with an antagonist known as the Black Knight in episode 4. And once again, I am waiting on this loading screen. Alright. Time to find another eavesdrop spot. And can I sneak up on this guy? I can. And he's got another pocket watch. I'll take it. It'll give me some gold to work with. Can I smash these things? I can. I am glad I have the increased loot drop. And you can't move the things anymore once you knock them out of the barrels they're in. Oh well. But getting a lot closer to picking up the money that I need to pick up. We need to get over... Well, actually, we need to get up there. That way we can do an eavesdrop.
You going to company picnic this year? I don't know. It's always the same thing. I'm tired of playing carnival games at the circus. Yeah, but remember the archery contest last year when Bryner somehow shot himself in the foot? Oh man. Okay, that was worth it. I guess I'll go. Yeah, I was thinking I should wear some leather boots or something. In case of stray arrows, you know. Good idea. Maybe you could get some at the shoemaker's.
Sounds like it's time for a trip to the shoemaker's.
These talking guards really have some interesting conversations. I should probably mention that before I don't have the chance to mention it. But we now have a trip to the shoemaker's to make. Where do you go? Do you turn around? You don't. You don't have a shiny pocket, but I do want to get to 5,000 coins anyway. And it's not long before we get to the shoemakers here. So let's go for it. And we get... Yes, try eavesdropping, operating on guard for hints on where to go. Yes, we know that. We've been doing that game. You don't have to tell us any more than you already have. Matter of fact, that eavesdrop that we did was the last. Anyway, on to the shoemakers. Let's go ahead and smash the chairs.
Okay, Sly, there's bound to be some leather in there. Find it.
And if we were to go over here first...
Bentley, this doesn't look like any medieval cobblers I've seen.
Yeah, even women
There's something fishy going on here.
I agree. For now, just find the leather and get out of there.
Well, this is interesting. Apparently the black, or whoever we're facing, is going to be creating a giant mech. You actually have to grab onto this hook that is on this thing that swings around. That's the only way you're going to be able to get around over here. And we need to get over here. Now to use this crawl space, because that's the only way we're going to be able to get away from the guard. Now can we get behind him? And if so, can we take anything from him? We can. Does this do anything? Well, it doesn't cause an automatic mission fail.
Bad guys and lasers.
And let's go ahead and get the leather once the lasers are out of the way.
Great job. With those materials, I'm going to be able to make use of very useful items.
And we have now completed this job. So let's go ahead and see what we can do now that we've gotten all that completed. Well, we've got ourselves a new mission here called Juggling Act, and we have some new abilities from ThiefNet. There's Moving Pickpocket, which allows Sly to continue moving during any pickpocketing attempt, so that you're not forced to stand around anymore while pickpocketing, which is always good. There's Sprint while charging. You can now run while charging up a triangle button attack with Murray, should you buy that. And the Scorching Hover Pack, which allows you to damage enemies with the Hover Pack jump, which is really good. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do the next mission. That way I can get some things out of the way. Of course, this is going to make the video take quite a while longer, which I do not really like. And Sly has always dreamed of being a trapeze artist. Yes, another spoiler for episode 4. I find it interesting that we're suddenly getting some more new things in this episode in the loading screens, and you have something I want. And that almost got me in trouble. But that was the pickpocket, or the moving while pickpocketing ability in action. And now we need to get back to the tents.
Alright, it seems that Galleth is being held somewhere inside those circus tents. Sly, I've spotted a small opening at the top of that far tent. What I don't see is how you are going to get up there.
The circus. I could have been the greatest trapeze artist.
Sure. Anyway, the tent.
And with your shell, you'd be a natural for the guy they shoot out of the cannon every night.
Right, cannons. Look, you better go check out that tower. It's a good vantage point, and we can assess the situation from there. Okay, Sly, get up that tower, and you can break out the new outfit and toy I made with those materials.
Oh, so there was a reason for that.
Of course.
And we're going to have to go up there and somehow manage to get up there, like, really quickly. Nice.
It appears the guards have left plenty of ammunition lying around. That bow I made you will work perfectly here. Press the L2 button to change into the outfit now.
You may have been seeing these wooden buckets with the arrows in them all throughout the game. We finally get to use these now. Press L2.
Alright, now grab one of the arrows from that basket. Try standing next to it and pressing the circle button.
And then we'll be in the archer costume. Press circle to grab an arrow.
Why, that bow will fire an arrow with an attached rope. Use it to create a pathway here. Try to hit that target across the gap. Press and hold the R1 button to draw the bow, then release it to fire.
And from here, we can just hold R1 to draw the bow, release it to fire, and we can use a triangle, the left analog stick to aim. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Thanks, Sly. I built that bow to impart a unique vibrational resonance to arrows, which will dramatically affect their aerodynamics. You can even use the left stick to steer an arrow while it's still in flight. It should make hitting moving targets a piece of cake.
But if you can get it on the target, you'll have a new place to do a rope walk from. Now, sadly, you can't do the rope run while you are in the archer costume, but you can attack like you did back when you still had your cane. Also, we are dropping down here real quickly just to get the last bottle. We are going to get the safe in the next video. Instead, we're dropping down here. I'm saving the save for the next video because this is going to take a whole hour, apparently. It's like I could get through 2 jobs in 20 minutes.
Wow, somehow this place looks smaller from the outside.
Sly, my scan shows the ground in here is rigged with motion detectors, which means you'll need to stay off the floor. You wanted to be a trapeze artist? Here's your chance.
Cool. How does this sound for a stage name? The Amazing Cooperone! Huh? Huh? Right? It's good.
It sounds like bad Italian takeout. I'm betting that platform is where they're keeping Galleth. Go check it out.
All right, smart guy. On my way.
As I was saying, it always took me 20 minutes to do 2 jobs. I could always do 2 jobs in 20 minutes. But here it's just taking 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes. And I'm not sure why that is. It's been like this all game. Anyway, we have the archer costume. Might as well switch to it. And then just aim right then and there. Now the game does tell you you can steer the arrow while it is moving with the left stick, which is pretty nice. And I do want to drop down here. Okay, I thought maybe these things would start shooting flames. Apparently that is not the case.
Bullseye.
Now they will. And you want to be careful because it will hurt if you get burnt. Might as well get some more gold along the way. And be sure to press circle right here at this edge. Press and hold circle. That way you can sneak around and get over here. Now to get up here.
Sly, those trumpets look flimsy. Watch it.
And we need to spire jump across these things. These horns. And now we have to deal with a moving target. Remember, you can always steer the arrow while it is moving, so that way you can more easily hit a moving target. And thankfully, you always have infinite ammo. Just draw.
Oh, yeah.
And as long as you can get this rope and this arrow on the target in any way, you'll have a connection to the next platform. Now there is a... Oh, you can put it back by pressing arrow again, pressing circle again. By aiming at this barrel, we can take that out. And then we can get to this slime mask. First of two. You do not have to go with this direction. But if you want the slime mask, you might as well go ahead and go for it. This is the direction that you need to go into.
Be careful with those swings, Sly. It's a long way down.
Be ready to
I noticed. Thanks, pal.
be ready to double jump and press circle to get on the trapezes. And then take the catapult over to here. You want to watch out for these cannonballs. You do not want these things hitting your arrow. And I thought I would hit that. Now, can we go a little... Really? Perfect. Not the best.
Sly, avoid those cannonballs at all costs.
But we got there. And you do not want to be hit by those cannonballs because that's 2 hits that you take if the cannonballs hit you, which not fun. And yeah, watch the floor below for cannons. That way you have a better idea of where to stop in case you need to. Now to wait for this trapeze to move towards us. Jump onto the spire. Jump onto this thing. Wait for the fire to dissipate before making it our next move. And let's destroy all these things. And then we gotta do this again. And you want to be very careful with... Perfect. You want to be careful with the arrow because you have 4 cannonballs to deal with this time. And...
What kind of circus has this much ammunition?
it can be a little more difficult to get the arrow over there. Now to jump off some more horns. And if you climb all the way up this ladder, you will get the other slime ass for this mission. Number 30. Game, you silly. So, we were supposed to climb all the way down this ladder to get over, or climb down this rope, rather, to get all the way down here. And we need to make our way down once the flames are pretty much done. Otherwise, we're totally going to get singed. And then we can bounce up to this and grab it.
All right, Sly, almost there.
And now, I'm going to smash all these barrels. Figure out where I need to go next. Ah, okay. I see now. Let's wait for the flames. And this thing will be moving in a circle. But
Try this blindfolded.
if we can hit the target, we're good. Yeah, you don't have to hit the target right in the center. It's not like you're playing a game of 180 or something. 180! But at least, as long as you get the arrow on the target, again, you can easily get to where you need to go. And by jumping up these platforms, we'll meet Gareth. Or Galleth.
Sir Galleth, my name is Sly. I've come to rescue you.
Greetings, friend. But I require no rescue. I am merely biding my time until the proper strategic moment. Yes, that.
So, how long have you been biding your time?
Well, I suppose it has been about a fortnight.
All right. If you want to stay here with the cannonballs and flaming rings, that's fine. I'm heading back to my gang's hideout to plan our next move.
You make a good point, sir. Yes, I believe the time is now. Let us rush forward, that we may strike a crushing blow against the black tyrant who imprisoned me.
Whoa, one thing at a time. Let's just get back to the hideout first.
And with that, we have rescued Galleth. And we have completed 2 missions. And we have gotten all of the clue bottles, too. Now we have a cutscene.
Once Sir Galleth calmed down, we returned to the hideout and got the whole story. The surrounding area was held in the iron grip of a fearsome Black Knight. His origin was a mystery, but his power and technological might was impressive. He'd even created a new type of robotic guard, which patrolled tirelessly and without mercy. Galleth had been captured when he tried to take on these guards single-handedly. Bentley searched every criminal database in existence, but couldn't find a thing. All we had were more questions. Had Le Paradox somehow made an ally from this time period? And how had this Black Knight managed to create those mechanical monsters? When we explained to Sir Galleth who we really were, I don't know if he believed us or not. But it didn't matter. He just started ranting about taking the fight to the enemy and restoring the Cooper honor. Needless to say, the guy was a little intense. Until we figured out what was going on, I could see we were gonna have to keep him on a short leash.
And it seems that Sir Galleth Cooper is all too eager to jump into this. After being made to a jester for a circus, I don't exactly blame him. But we do have some new things for ThiefNet. Clothesline a lo macho. Double tap R1 to clothesline the enemy. Interesting. So we have yet another clothesline move for Murray. And I have gotten a lot more money than when I started. Alright, I need to keep that up in case I need to get some more money for things on ThiefNet. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and save the game real quick because I have been recording for almost an hour at this point. And that's long enough already. Join me next time where we get some things started. We need to find out what's going on with this Black Knight, what they're up to, who they really are. We need to get cooking and we need to save the medieval time period. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe, and thanks for watching!